Hey everybody, welcome back to the Chaotic Carnivore channel and a special welcome back from Team Chaos. Guys, I am alive. Everybody in the house is alive. We're all doing well. Everything is fine here, but the past couple of days, they have definitely been days of, I want to say, reflection and discovery. Like, these are discoveries that we've already pretty much made, but I really think the last couple of days have kind of driven the point home. I'm just going to get right into it. If you came from an eating disorder and you're trying to do something like a low-carb, keto, ketovore, or carnivore diet, sometimes you don't really know your own limitations. Sometimes you might have all the confidence in the world, all of the determination in the world to be able to do this, and we found out in the house, like, all of us have finally come to the conclusion that you can have all of that, but it doesn't matter. Like, it does, but what really matters in the end is how much you have determination to step past your mistakes. Like, you guys have been so supportive and so nice. I have been answering some of your comments and just reading them, seeing all the support. It has just... It's an understatement to say that it's been a help while we've been dealing with the problems that we've been having. But I know this seems like such an obvious thing, but to some people it's not. The fact that you can fall off of your diet, you can fall off of any good habit, really, anything that you're trying to make a lifestyle that's better for yourself. And what's really going to matter is if you can forgive yourself and move on from that and become a better person because of it. I think all three of us in the house have really had a hard time learning that one of our big problems that we all three share is the inability to forgive ourselves and not just give up and slide right back into bad habits. I actually had someone comment on that, you know, when I cheated a couple of days ago on my diet. And thank you for that if you're watching. He or she said, you know, good that you didn't use it as an excuse to stop doing what you were doing and get back into bad habits. And it really kind of hit that that's exactly what we have been doing. And it's like, it's that self-destructive behavior, and it's terrible. It's absolutely awful. Like, anyway, guys, let me get right to my main point. And that is, a couple days ago, ended up cheating on the diet. Had a slow decline the days after, started feeling incredibly sick. I know a couple of people around me have, you know, the big C going around again, and I was really scared that that might have actually been what it was. But I'm starting to really, like, I really got to the point of believing it's just the food that I ate. It's the food, and I refused to believe for the longest time that one meal, one slip up, all that could actually affect me so badly. It can. Yeah, it absolutely can. Anybody who's tried to do this and have fallen off or, you know, given into a little bit of temptation, you know, it can absolutely affect you, and it can have you down for days. Now, the three of us have had to sit down and have a really lengthy discussion on what exactly we want to do, because the fact that we made it almost a full month on this diet and didn't end up falling off of it, you know, we had our little cheat and whatnot, but we didn't want to stop doing it. We were all talking about the benefits and, you know, everything that we were getting from it. We don't want to stop it, but we also want to work together better to try to make better choices, to try to be more supportive of each other whenever we want to fall off and whatnot. So we're kind of thinking of potentially pulling back just a little bit, and instead of trying to go even more hardcore into the diet, we were watching a lot of actually Jordan Peterson and whatnot, and how, you know, his daughter pretty much started him on the diet and started him out slow, you know, got him basically what would be on keto or ketovore, and then he moved slowly into carnivore. And I think that may kind of be something that we need to do. All three of us have low determination and drive and motivation, most importantly. You can't really do a lot of this if you don't have a lot of motivation. But I guess what I'm trying to say is we finally decided to take it a little bit easier on ourselves, not try to just plunge in cold turkey. We're just not strong enough to do that. So instead of going 100% carnivore right out the gate and basically making it harder and harder to resist temptation, we're going to kind of rewind it a little bit. While our bodies aren't fully fat adapted and whatnot, we're going to try to take it a little bit slower. We're calling it the Jordan Peterson route, and we're just basically going to be doing more ketovore than anything. You know, if you don't know what ketovore is, it's basically like obviously a mix between keto and carnivore. So we're going to be like, I think it was like 90% meat based, like the meats and fats and everything. And then the rest of it is going to be some vegetables, no fruit, especially because I really don't even want to mess with fruit. I really had to look at myself in the mirror and say, hey, you have type 2 diabetes. This is so much bigger than your addiction, and I don't want to die. I really don't. I don't want to do something that's going to, and not just straight to death, but like affect my body in other ways. I'm sorry if I keep looking at the camera. I'm noticing like how much redder my face is compared to other videos. The effects of that one day of cheating have literally just compiled every single day. It's felt like it's gotten just a little bit worse. You can't really see it very well, or maybe you can. I actually have like what I call my hairband of very mild eczema that flares up every time I cheat on the diet. Carnivore was the first thing I ever tried that almost completely cleared it up within like 2 weeks. And that's kind of a big thing that had me sticking to it. And that's why I don't want to give it up. But I do want to put the training wheels back on my bike, take a break, and just forgive myself for not being able to immediately go from, you know, the bad habits to immediate, like, perfection. Not a lot of people can do that. We're just not those people. And if I'm going to be completely honest about this journey with you guys, I'm not going to sit there and, you know, do things behind the camera that you don't see and then try to come back and be like, oh, I don't know, you know, why I'm having all these problems and blah, 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 or oh, I'm doing so great on carnivore, when really I've been including any bits of carbs or something like that. We don't want to do that. We want to be fully honest and open with you guys about what we're doing, and so that you can see the results that we get and you can know exactly how we got there. Anyway, sorry for rambling through this whole video and whatnot. I'm still trying to go with the uncut versions of the videos so that way you guys can see my abilities, the way my body is not just my body's transformation, but also my mind, the way that I speak. My roommates too, when they decide to do more videos with me and whatnot, you'll see the differences with them, and we will have pictures eventually of the before and after. We are taking pictures and we're taking measurements and whatnot as we go. We kind of want to get to around maybe like a, I don't know, a 3 or 4 month mark on a stable diet, like the first phase basically. And once we have some results from that, we're actually going to do a video all together and sort of like show you guys what we've been through and whatnot. So lots of big plans for the channel and everything. And something kind of special that I want to start doing on each one of the videos, and I'm not going to tell you about it yet, but very excited for it. And it's just going to be a fun little thing to kind of, you know, add to the updates for the day. But guys, I'm very, very, very happy to be back, to be talking with you, to be connecting with you guys, and thank you so much for being here with me. You guys have been amazing. Like, I say it almost every video, but I really can't even put it into words how much I appreciate that you're here and that you're doing this with me or cheering me on from the sides. My roommates appreciate it. We all three appreciate it so much. Thank you if you've watched this far, and I am sorry again for rambling, but thank you guys so much for being here. Really appreciate it, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.